Man, life be life and so much that I did not even know that it was Mental Health Awareness Month, and I feel like I'm someone who definitely needs to speak on this subject because I'm pretty open about my mental health. About it. I don't know why I just am okay with talking about stuff online. I don't. Maybe because I don't know. I feel like I grew up not being able to talk about it and having to deal with so much at a young age that I don't mind speaking on things that I know some people are struggling with and don't have the resources or the family to help them through what they're going through. My mental health journey, as of right now, I'm 24. Every other day, I'm about to have a breakdown. Like, I have a plan for myself. I know if it gets way too bad, I will probably be admitting myself one day if the day needs to come because I know how bad it can get because I've reached like a very dark point in the past where I know if I ever reach that again, that's when I know I need help. So I do know that there's a time where all jokes aside, I've made the promise to myself of like if I really feel like I can't handle something, I can't handle it no more. I need to like go somewhere to get some actual help. But to back it up, I'm just telling y'all I would admit myself that okay. My mental health journey starts, I would say, middle schoolish. I'll say I'll say beginning of high school to be honest. So I'm around 13, 14. I think I graduated at 17, 17, 16, 15, 14. Like 13, 14. I grew up in a very toxic, chaotic, traumatic, arguing, sheltered, overprotective household. Okay? So me personally, I have dealt with anxiety and depression and some panic my entire life. Like since middle school. Anxiety, I would say probably through birth, to be honest. My father always claimed my entire life that he had anxiety, and my mom, I feel like she had anxiety as well. I think all black, like a lot of black people experience mental health, but don't know or it's not talked about, so they don't even know to put a name to it. But my parents have argued my entire life. My parents argued when my mother was pregnant with me. My parents argued before they were pregnant with me. Like it's been a toxic relationship on their part before I was born, while I was born, to this day. To this day. So I definitely do believe that is partially a reason. So I don't think I've ever had a stable nervous system, to be honest. And then growing up the way I grew up, we could get into that later. Like it's way too much to do right now. But I feel like it just got worse and worse, not being able to talk about it, having to live through what I lived through. Anxiety, I feel like anxiety has always been there. It got worse when I got in high school. Then depression entered the chat when I got to high school. I've had two that I can remember. If y'all want me to talk about them, I've had two really bad depression episodes, moments where it was like dark. That's all I can say. It was extremely dark. But if y'all want me to talk on it and touch on it, let me know. And then I did experience some panic attacks when the pandemic happened. If y'all want me to talk about that again, let me know. But I have tried to record most of my life on my YouTube, and I have like a mental health folder. If y'all just want to see a little bit on my mental health journey, I've kind of been documenting it throughout. As for medication, I'm someone who just has never wanted to be on medication for anything, including birth control. But that's not that conversation. But like, I just don't like anything. I just never been a fan of medication. But I have tried because during the pandemic is when it got really bad. And this is why I'm like, I could do episodes on this, especially because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, if y'all want me to. The panic got really bad, and I was having the anxiety and depression at the same time. At the same time. So I was put on, I believe it's called sertraline, and I was put on like 10 milligrams or something. I don't even be allowing medicine to work for real. So I don't know if it worked. I just know I don't really even know if it was working or not. I just was basically like I don't want to take this. I wasn't even taking it every day, so I just let that go because I'm just somewhere I just don't want to be on medications even though I do understand some people use it and it helps them. I just personally don't want to do that. On top of that, dealing with the panic attacks, it got really bad. Like it's hard to explain it unless you've experienced it. But I was giving chill pills because I don't know what exactly you could say on here. Starts with an X. Because it was so bad to the point where I could not calm down. I actually thought I was going to DIE. Uh, that's how bad they were. If you want me to talk about it, let me know. But yeah, that's a part of the story. But as of right now, no medication. That's why I'm on the verge. Okay, I. That's why I know there's. If there's ever a time where I feel like I can't do it, I know that I would need some real deal help. I know for myself that I would take myself there or call them to come get me. Or just decide like I don't want nobody to be worried like, oh my god. No, I just know for myself. But I am in therapy and I am looking to start EDMR therapy as well. So this is kind of my mental health journey, very quick. If y'all want me to go into detail on certain, like a little more detail, let me know. But right now, I'm stable. I'm not going to lie. The closer I've gotten to God, the better it has gotten and the more manageable it has gotten. But it's up and down. Most of the time, I've realized that I've just been functionally depressed basically my entire life. So to me, if I tell you the symptoms, if I tell you how I feel, somebody would be like, "Oh, you're just depressed." But it's like I've felt like this for so long. I thought it was normal up until a couple years ago. I genuinely did not know that being sad or sad to the point where you don't want to do anything with your life or you feel worthless, I did not know that was not a normal feeling. Like that's how locked in I've been with it. But I've been trying to detach that spirit off of me and just depression and anxiety and also stop claiming it. That's something I'm working on. But as of right now, we're stable, as y'all see. But something I've noticed with my mental health is when I'm trying to work on reaching a goal, I do feel a lot better. So even right now on my TikTok, I'm just like, I'm gonna just post every single day, stress myself out, but at least it's something I want to do. So it kind of gets my mind a little more on the happier side and get me away from anxiety and depression because I don't even want to deal with that. But yeah, so that is my mental health journey right now. We're 24. We have been dealing with these things for maybe like 10 years. Some highs, some lows in between, but I'm here to tell you that you will get through this. You can get through this. And if you do need medication, if you do need to talk to a therapist, actually, I do suggest everybody get a therapist. If y'all have any questions or want me to talk about anything specific, let me know. I'm pretty much open book about it. I don't care to talk. But if y'all want me to talk about anything else or go into detail and stuff, just let me know in the comments. You got this, okay? If you need support, please follow me because I'll be actively speaking about this. I don't have a problem speaking about my mental health and how I'm trying to overcome it. So I hope you found a new safe space to be able to talk about this because trust me, the way I grew up, I've been a lone wolf for a long time.